All right, let's check what the papers are saying this morning. We kickstart with the Nation newspaper, and the big story here says massive rescue operation for abducted Niger student begins. Page 4 there of the Nation newspaper this morning. We have a state government blames school for ignoring security warnings. FG Plateau Casino short schools over security concerns. KB governor queries military withdrawal before MAGA schoolgirls abduction. A big one about this issue of insecurity that we are having in Nigeria, especially as it affects the schools in the country. Now, U.S. Defense Secretary Roberto pledged cooperation to degrade terrorists. This is a good development that we're seeing from the U.S. If they can collaborate with Nigeria, well, we should be seeing an end to this issue of insecurity that is bedeviling the country at the moment. Kanu moved to Sokoto prison. You recall that there have been this agitation. Is he going to Kuje? Is he coming to Lagos? Now he's in Sokoto prison at the moment. Well, finally, Nestle takes full possession of its headquarters after initial police defiance of court order. Away from the Nation newspaper this morning, let's check other papers. The Punch newspaper, FG State short schools as terrorists abduct 215 Niger pupils. This is quite worrisome. We hope that this student will be brought back anytime soon. Bandits target students. 42,000 schools risk closure. Defense Minister relocate to Kebbi. Northern governors demand action. It's a wake-up call at this time to ensure that the schools are safe for our children to attend in Nigeria. Heavy security at Sokoto prison over Nnamdi Kanu's arrival. We hope to see how that would definitely pan out. Why FG hasn't prosecuted terrorism financiers in the country. The minister there talking. And Nigerians indeed are expecting how those people need to be named and shamed to ensure the safety of lives and property in Nigeria. Away from the Punch newspaper, let's check Leadership Weekend this morning. It's all about the issue of insecurity bedeviling the country. How bandits stormed our schools, abducted people, student teachers in Niger Catholic Church. They're narrating the ordeal of what transpired in Niger yesterday. Now, soldiers withdrawn before schoolgirls abducted in Kebbi, says the governor. Plateau also talking. Plateau Casino Kebbi orders closure of schools. Federal government short 41 unity schools in Nigeria. How can this affect the education development that we're expecting to see in Nigeria when schools are being short to insecurity in the country? 30 women among 38 being abducted in a particular location there. Now, inside MAGA school abduction, how bandits shot my husband in my presence. Wow, late vice principal's wife narrating audio. We were having a doctor on the show this morning to talk about mental health and how victims of kidnap can get healing from school there. Away from the Guardian weekend this morning, let's check all the blueprint weekend. The president is giving a commitment this morning. I am committed to national unity. What binds Nigeria stronger than political differences? So you need not to add politics into this issue of insecurity bedeviling the country at the moment. The president is making a strong commitment to ensure the safety of lives and property in Nigeria. APC State Secretaries endorsed President for re-election. Now says despite challenges, he has managed Nigeria very well and effectively. Now, why landlords don't rent out to single ladies and widows? You need to check inside the blueprint this morning to check why landlords in Nigeria don't rent their houses to single ladies in the country. Away from that, let's check Weekend Hope this morning. Insecurity, President Tinubu must fish out internal saboteurs, expert demand. And that's one of the big questions we'll be asking on the show this morning. Who are the sponsors of all of this insecurity bedeviling the country? It's high time we started to name and shame some of these people, get them prosecuted, and let them face the wrath of the law. This morning, ban on sachet alcohol. Stakeholders kick as NAFDAC deadline approaches. So it's a ban on the sachet alcohol in sachet. And well, stakeholders are kicking as the deadline tickens this time. Now, away from that, let's check Saturday Independent on safe water and open defecation. It's a bit different from the big headline we've seen on other papers. Saturday Independent is taking a new turn. Nigeria's hidden public health emergency is a great call at this time to ensure that open defecation is something that we need to nip in bud in Nigeria. Bandit demand 100 million naira ransom per Kwara church abduction victim. How will they get this? When you multiply 100 million naira times 38 victims kidnapped in that Kwara incident, that's about 3.8 billion naira. Well, we hope to see how this will definitely pan out in Nigeria, as safety of Nigerians is indeed key at this time. Platform Times, which is the final paper on the show this morning. Nigeria's cash as floods craze exposes collapse currency control. Now, mint notes now thrive in illegal second markets, now fueled by scarcity. When you want to go to any party at the moment, you can't just get those new notes. It's worrisome when you go to the bank, you get those bad notes, I may call it, in Nigeria. But these are some of the illegal second market fueling the scarcity that we're experiencing about cash flows in Nigeria. FG saves over 4 billion naira as tribunal dismisses 43-year-old Ajaokuta steel contract claim. Now, troops arrest armed dealers for multiple kidnap attacks across Northwest and North Central. That's how far we can go on the front pages of the dailies this morning. Still ahead on TVC Breakfast Saturday, we'll discuss mental health of what the victims of kidnaps and other forms of insecurity can go through, and now they can navigate and experience great experience and ensure that they are better healed in Nigeria. Stay with us for more conversation on this matter.